So here we are. We're backstage at EdgeFest 20. It's 102 The Edge with me, Josh, and we're joined by a couple of the cats from Flyleaf. How are you guys?
Well, how are you doing, Josh?
You know, I'm doing quite well. Flyleaf are one of those bands that we started playing. Good Lord! I mean, how long ago? How many spins ago? How many records sold
so
ago?
Long ago? It had to be like 04. Or
I think
so.
I have heard
even in our demos. I think you guys started spinning our demos.
I think
like,
we did.
Way back when.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've heard Flyleaf every day of my life for the last 5.5 years.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's not. Well, it is your fault. But you know, I really think I've heard as many Flyleaf songs as like your parents have by this point.
Probably.
Yeah, your parents big fans. What are your parents' favorite songs? Flyleaf songs, not like James Taylor songs or whatever your parents listen to.
I think my parents really like Chasm right now, and actually my grandpa was at the show last night.
Nice.
In San Antonio.
Up front in the pit, the way that he does.
As close as he could get. Yeah.
I've seen him throw some elbows down there in front of the stage. Swear?
It's crazy. My parents are big fans of Set Apart the Stream.
Nice. What do your parents listen to when they're not listening to Flyleaf? Like my mom is a huge Josh Groban fan. Yeah, you have nothing after that because it's awesome.
Where do you go
It's
from
actually
there,
not
really?
awesome. It's the worst thing ever. No, what do your parents listen to? That's what I'm dying to know. That's the only question I have for the whole day.
My parents are pretty big fans. They listen to our record a lot.
It's great that that's all they listen to.
Yeah. No,
Beatles?
they like
Doesn't
Journey
apply.
a lot.
Journey, there you go.
They like Fair to Midland a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
God, I don't think my mom would be real down with Fair to Midland.
Oh, they love them.
A little too much screaming for Deb or my mom.
My parents are big Judas Priest fans.
Really? Come on. Your parents don't
Iron
like
Maiden,
Priest.
Judas
They don't like
Priest.
Maiden. Your parents are never running to the hills. I know this. Your mom has no idea about the Eddie
Hammerfall is in their list of top bands ever.
in their top 3,
Yeah.
along with Maiden and Priest.
Of course.
There you go. Okay, so who are you guys excited about seeing at the show today? Got to ask everybody.
I'm pretty excited about Phoenix.
I'm excited about Deftones.
Deftones, definitely. I think Deftones is at the top of the list.
And I am pretty excited to see Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
Really?
We were West Borland fans.
Yeah.
You know, when we first started playing guitar. Jared and I learned to play guitar together. We were big West Borland fans.
Yeah, I
Wes
grew
is a super nice guy, too. I mean, like,
We've never met him.
He's super nice.
I don't
He's
know if
very
I
like
would say.
soft-spoken. You know, he's one of those guys that you see on stage and you think that he's going to be mean and aggressive, and he comes out and he's like, "Hey, how's it going, West Portland?
Hey guys.
Really nice to meet you." Then he plugs in and your face melts. All right, so here we go. We have our big box of random questions that's been picked through today, but now you each get a question out of the box of random questions. Read your question aloud for the class, and let's see what it says.
What was your first job?
Your first job.
My first job was actually it's my second favorite job, second to what I'm doing right now. And I worked at the Barbara J. Hill Library in Holland, Texas.
Nice.
And we did absolutely nothing because no one ever came in to the library.
No one reads in that town, apparently.
Me and my buddy Ryan Gilly, like we would just hang out and like we'd play video games and like I think I gave a couple of guitar lessons and
Nice.
the books would come in these giant boxes and so we'd empty out we'd just dump the books out on the floor and pile up the boxes and like do flips and stuff off the desks and land on the boxes. We just eat pizza and drink a lot of sodas.
Did you get paid for this job?
I got paid.
That is ridiculous.
I got paid to do this.
My mom made me go and volunteer at the library once when she caught me smoking when I was in 9th grade. It was the worst job I ever had because I actually had to work. There were no backyard stunts jumping into boxes and drinking pizza all day. And I didn't get paid for it. What a ripoff.
I think, Mrs. Gunn, who is like kind of overseeing it, I think she'd be very upset if she knew that this is what was actually going on.
Well, surprisingly, I doubt Mrs. Gunn is going to kktge.com to watch this video.
She's actually pretty cool. So I bet she's listening to some cool music.
Well, there you
and
go.
some cool radio stations.
What's your question here?
What was the best concert you saw?
All right, best concert you've ever seen,
And
other than EdgeFest 20, obviously.
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 No, it was a couple years ago here in Dallas. I went to the Curtain Club for New Year's. It was the Feds were headlining, and Fair to Midland opened, and that was the best concert I ever saw. The Feds were one of my favorite bands, and
There you go.
I got to see all my favorite songs. They played them that night, so yeah, that was my favorite concert.
Perfect. Well, thank you guys so much for coming. Enjoy your day.
Thank
Have
you,
a good
Josh.
show. We'll see you soon.